I've started recording, so if you just want to hold on for a couple of minutes just to let everyone jump in and get involved. And then we'll go through a few areas and ask some sort of Q&A towards the end. Everyone's muted for now. We've got a couple of team members here with me as well, so if anyone has any questions, you can just drop me a message and I will get to it as quickly as possible. So just sit tight for a couple of minutes, guys, and we'll get cracking in around 2 or 3 minutes. Thank you all for joining. It's great to see a few familiar faces as well, and people sort of popping up into DMs. So just hold on tight, guys, and we'll get started in around 2 or 3 minutes. Thank you very much. Okay, so we'll make a start. Just double checking that everyone can hear me. Just hold on 1 second. Double check. Yeah, that's fine. Right, okay, guys. Welcome all to Meme Club's first official VC with myself, senior trader Jonathan Horler. Just going to go through a few things with you about Meme Club first of all, and I've got a presentation to go through with you with regards to our trading track record over the last sort of 12, 13 months. Go through with you a few areas that we've been working on quite closely, and go through a lot of information that we've panned out over our team messages and our group messages as well. So if you've been here from the start, it's nice to see quite a few members, similar faces. I'll go through our website and contract breakdown for all you new investors out there. And we'll go through our strategy on last week's trades and let you know a little bit more about Meme Wars, our play to earn first person shooter game, and our Binance Smart Chain and Ethereum token launches as well, and a bit of a live Q&A. I believe we have a very strong French following, so if anyone wants to send me any questions or send me anything and I can get it translated, or go from there, it's absolutely fine. I'll make sure that I'm speaking nice and slow, because I know my sort of Manchester accent can be a little bit hard to understand sometimes. So welcome all to the first voice chat, hosted by myself, Jonathan Horler, senior trader here at Meme Club. Just doing a little bit of got my screen sharing here, guys, for you people here, if you can take a look. Just going to quickly go through the website, get you to understand a little bit more. If you're new to this, you can sort of join our cryptocurrency traders club. We've currently got 4 contracts available. Our first contract is from $100 to $500, and you can change the type of crypto you are willing to pay. Our second contract, our pro contract, is from $501 to $5,000. Same again, different variables, different payouts. And as you can see, the daily interest rates are increasing. And only last week, if you see the notification, you'll have seen that our VIP contract has launched as well. So we are fully launched, and we have been soft launching for around 4 to 6 weeks. We're getting a large snowball effect, at the moment. It is a nice, strong, long-term investment. We've got a lot planned. As you can see sort of on the right-hand side here, I don't know how clear that is for you guys, but you can see we've got just short of 1,700 clients. So the last couple of weeks has really increased, and we're simply in the networking phase. We're not, we're pushing the marketing in the next few weeks, but we're in a very, very strong networking phase. You know how these multi-level marketing companies work. It's really, really strong. The more you refer, the better your chance of earning funds are. So spread the word for Meme Club and make sure, you're sort of pushing your referrals as well. As you move down the website, you can see a simple basic calculator that will give out your daily income depending on how much you invest. So if we have a nice simple here, you click on the pro contract, you slide it over there to $1,000. There we go. You'll see that your daily income, weekly income, monthly income, and then once the contract pays out double or 100%, or it gives you daily earnings to 200%, as however you like to look at it, you'll see here that your total income there once you've submitted and bought a contract. As mentioned, really important for the career plan and commission system here. You can actually earn commissions without actually with no rank. So it's really important to have a good read through here. We've already got people working their way up to sort of ranks 4, 5, and 6. I know there's a couple of people here listening in that are really working their way up that career ladder. So it's very, very, very good. There's a bit of a frequently asked questions here, guys, and a contact us area here. Really, really important for any new members or any new investors there. And once you work your way through the website, you can see a news section, about us, career plan, meme token, two-tone docs as well, and some events that we're going to be planning towards the start of next year. So if you just take a look at the sort of two-tone docs, you'll find you've got our Moon Club summary here that you can send on and download as it pops up there. Just give it a second. Oh, there we go. So you can see a good bit of information there that you can pass on to friends or family. And you've also got the white paper here, guys. There's a lot of information here. This is myself here, Jonathan. A lot of information here in terms of what the company background is, who's working behind it. And we're trying to get as much information out as possible over the coming weeks in terms of what we've got planned and where we're taking this project with our Ethereum Binance Smart Chain launch and our play to earn first-person shooter game, Meme Wars. It's really important here, guys, that ticket processing is Monday to Friday, 24 hours a day. We're also working on Saturday as well. We've got phone support and obviously withdrawals processing as well, which is really important. So a little bit about me. I've got a huge sales background, and around sort of 3-4 years ago, I picked up Forex trading and basically did a lot of nighttime work, a lot of self-tuition, a lot of self-taught, a lot of YouTube videos, a lot of reading, a lot of studying. I managed to become quite profitable, which then led me onto the opportunity with a family friend, Patrick, and him giving me the opportunity to work as a trader over the last sort of 12, 13 months, which is leading on to sort of where we're coming at now. Basically, what we have here is we have mine and Meme Club's 12, 13-month trading track record. If you've not seen one of these before, obviously you can see the equity curve here, the starting balance here. We've got all the information here. You've got the UTC in time, so I'll relate that to the chart and how we trade in a second and show you how we spot and snipe different things and how we can make such great profits on such small moves across BTC USDT futures. So you've got your total net profit, your profit factor. For anyone who doesn't know what profit factor is, it gives you a good outline of how profitable a certain trading system is. So anything between 1 and 3 is successful. Anything above 3 is outstanding. You don't want this number to be dropping below 1. So we're going to grade here. You've got your good sort of total net profit. And we've got a very, very strong sort of profits, and always going to be losses in trading, guys. It's part of it. I do stick to a few various rules that I've sort of mastered over the years, which has allowed me to keep this number down and this number up. And as you can see, over the past 12, 13 months, we've got a nice solid increase here of profit. So just to go through the tabs with you here, guys, what we're going to do is, I could be sitting here for hours and going through with every bit of data with you here. But we're going to put this on a PDF format and share this with everyone. So here you've got your time in UTC. This will relate to the TradingView chart that I'm going to go through with you in a minute. You obviously got your contract, which is your BTC, Perpetual, and USDT. This is usually between 5 and 10x leverage as well. You've got your side, which you're buying or you're selling. Fill price, position size, plus or minus, and you've got your profit. Here on the right is for all you Excel spreadsheet guys. This will give you your peak, how much we were up or how much we were down at certain points. And as you can see, the numbers increase. Once these start increasing, these fields become empty. As soon as you start making a few losses, relative to the peak balance, the highest balance. So it's quite color coordinated, so you can see major gains, sort of major losses, different types, shades of green, different shades of red. So what I'm going to do is, give me a second. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to scroll down to, there's a lot of data here, guys. It's been almost 13, 14 months since I started this. So there's a lot of information there. You can see here now, Bitcoin was at 43,000. You can start breaking it down. You can take a look at the chart, take a look at past history. There's a lot of information here. At the end of the day, what's important are these numbers here. Total net profit, your profit factor as well. And obviously these numbers, lower that one, the higher that one, and you've got your graph here. So we can get this on a PDF for everyone to see. So if I just scroll down to the bottom, and we will look, I'll go through a couple of trades from your last week. Obviously, I don't know if anyone's noticed that Bitcoin dropped from around 24.5 to quite a severe drop over the last couple of days. So what I'm going to do is just highlight sort of these areas here, these trades here, the last sort of 5, 6 trades, and go through them with you on the chart. So we've all, let's have a look now. So we all know what this is. This is Bitcoin on a daily chart. You've got your obviously December 17, 20K area. You've got your highs and your highs and your lows sort of points across here. So I do believe heavily in chart analysis. I studied a lot in terms of, you can read a chart, you can trade anything. And as I progressed from Forex trading to leverage trading in crypto, I just basically mastered getting a better entry point, reducing your risk, and making sure it's a profitable trade as quickly as possible. Some call it scalping. If you want to call me a scalp trader, it's absolutely fine. But as you can see from the spreadsheet here, we've got some solid numbers. We've got a good solid profit to loss ratio, and there's several trading rules that I'll go through with you in a second. So as we zoom in, you can't really scalp trade or day trade on the daily chart. It's too big. It's too, there's too much, not enough sort of quick time information. So what I'll do is I will break it down to, we'll zoom in a little bit. Let's go to 4 hour. You can sort of see here, I've analyzed different areas, different parts, sort of floors dropping through, ascending triangles. This is one of the major moves over the last couple of days. Now, once we could sit and analyze Bitcoin for hours and hours, but let's make it relative to sort of where we're at this point in this time, at this situation. So if we just load up let's have a look now. Okay, so we've got a 15-minute window here. Okay, so one of the major things that we just sort of seen here was an ascending triangle in white. That was one of the things that has been highly noticed across the space and across any social media platform or any trading analysis, trading view, Twitter, anything like that. What I tend to do is I tend to trade triangles. I use a 8 and 21 day moving average crossing on a 5 or a 15-minute window. I use simple price action, support and resistance, volume, stochastic RSI. Now, if this is new to you, this is a lot of information, so I'll keep it nice and straightforward, keep it nice and simple. We could start throwing out all of the indicators for everyone and making it a very, very confusing. But let's just keep it nice and simple for now, and we'll go through them a little bit later. So as mentioned, this sort of ascending triangle here was something that's been highlighted across a lot of trading professionals, and they were simply highlighting a breakout or a breakdown here. Now, what I did was, if we just quickly jump back to the Excel spreadsheet, you'll see here that you've got your trade time on the 18th of the 8th, so it was like 0844 UTC in the morning, and a couple of trades in the afternoon. So just to get you into my frame of mind on these 3 trades here, I didn't actually watch these go into profit. I was quite shocked that they all hit it quite quickly at a very similar time. So if you sort of see this area here, Okay, this was around your sort of 18th of August. So if we zoom in and do a 5-minute window, let's have a look here now. Okay, so if we make this relative, let me just get rid of those moving averages because it can be a little bit blag out a little bit. It can, be a little bit confusing. So around this time here, you're seeing on the 1 hour chart that I had an ascending triangle and we were waiting for it to break through. So there was several sort of opportunities around here that I wanted to basically short BTC. Now, when you are trading leverage, between the sort of 20 and 25k mark, anything from a 500 to 600 point move on 10x leverage on the way we are trading gives you around 25% of your initial trade. Now, as you can see here, this is how much we are placing per trade. Yeah, here's your percentage and here's your profit. Okay, now this move here and all these areas are a very similar entry point. The reason why they're a very similar entry point was because as this ascending triangle was being worked on, I chose to short the market around 8:45, so around here. Okay, so as you can see, it broke through this upward line here, and I did the same around 4 o'clock and 5 o'clock. Okay, as you can see on the chart. So once it's broke through, I will also show you guys my 21 and 8-day moving average as well. These are good signs when it's starting to cross over. White and red is when you can start entering these short positions here, and it's the same for long. So it depends on how you manage it. But this is a very, very good way of how we trade here, or how I trade at Meme Club, and how we're very profitable, managing to turn 30 to 33% a month in profit. So this was the trade that got us a solid 25% per trade. Now, as you can see, it's dropped quite significantly. Now, all we're looking for, guys, is anything from 15 to 25% per trade. So 23,328 here. All it had to do was get around to the 22,800 around here, and that's it. Our take profit was hit. We're not here to gamble. We're not here to put on as many trades as possible. I pretty much study this all day from waking up to going to sleep. And if I see an opportunity, as you can see here quite clearly, and relating that to our 3 trades here, you can see that it was a fantastically executed trade. And once you get this on the PDF, guys, take a look on the Bitcoin chart. Take a look at sort of where I've entered some trades. Take a look at where I've exited trades. Take a look at where I've lost some trades as well. I vary the size of the risk, so 5 to 15%, depending on how confident I am. If I'm confident and I feel like it needs a little bit more room, the stop loss will be around 15%. So that was just a good example of sort of how we sort of trade here. You've also got your overbought and oversold areas. So as you can see here, it's sort of oversold, overbought area here on your stochastic RSI. And you've also got your, obviously, volume as well. So can't really see much on there until you start zooming out in terms of volume-wise. But this was a really, really good trade. I was watching this for, at least sort of late on the 17th, and was waiting for a good entry. I felt like I missed entry here, but it was obviously when I was sleeping. And as we sort of woke up, we've got a good entry point here and a couple of entry points down here. So in terms of sort of how I trade, there's also, you've got your economic calendar as well. There's a lot of US news events that affect the price of different cryptos. Obviously, the dollar is king. Bitcoin is king in terms of crypto as well. So there's a lot of things on here in terms of what affect how certain cryptos, especially Bitcoin, will be priced, especially when you've got Fed basis points, when you've got interest rates. A lot of things are pushed onto the sort of crypto side as well. Obviously, you've got your crypto news as well. It's always good to keep an eye on this in terms of sort of what's coming up and how you're doing. Research is everything with trading, guys. You want to research 99% and you want to trade just 1%. That's how the best way to do it. So moving on, one of the areas that I find most useful as well is, I think you can tell from moving down a little bit on here. I like to trade triangles. Especially on a short market, I feel like it works very, very well. This was something that I highlighted just for the presentation, but we didn't put a trade on here, as I think it was the weekend. I'm not too sure, or I was just out. So a lot of areas there in terms of sort of how we trade. If anyone's got any questions, you can just fire on them through, and I'll get towards them at the end. So in terms of sort of where we're at with Moon Club, we're currently just releasing our play to earn game, first person shooter, teasers, trailers, however you would like to say. If it's not something that you've seen before, you can head over to our Moon Club official channel and have a look there. If you've not seen it before, I'll give it a quick play. Here's our first Moon Wars game teaser. You've got a couple of different characters, Sheba, Floki, and Doge. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be hitting up most of the crypto bosses. In terms of, earning some good crypto, playing to earn. There's a lot of information there. Have a look at our YouTube channel. You've also got our game team development, sort of giving it a good sort of rundown on their computers as well, in terms of how it's been made, where they're at with the stages, how they're building the world, different level developers, things like that. So there's a lot of information there. We are going to be launching on the Binance Smart Chain first, probably going to be around November. A little bit of a bull market would come in, would help as well. And we're almost definitely going to be launching on the Ethereum network as well, because we want to give you the guys the option in terms of what you want to play and earn. Now, just to sort of highlight a few areas there, if you've not logged in before or signed in, just give it a click, get yourself signed up. 2 seconds. It's really important. It's really important that you guys put your Google Authenticator on your account as well, because security is everything. 2 seconds, let me just get logged in. Okay, so really important now to get your Google Authenticator on there as well, because it protects you and your funds. Now, as you can see, guys, this is a dashboard. Once you make a deposit, you will sort of click on here. Click on it. Usually CRC20 is most popular. And then you can click your contract and you can begin to earn your daily rewards with us here at Moon Club. So in terms of sort of where we're at, that's pretty much it for me. I could talk about this stuff all day, all night. Let me ask you to have a look, a few questions. Okay. Hello, I would like to know, in the future, we will have complete transparency with your trades, which are taken every day, please. I'm friends, so I can advance writing. Yeah, okay, no problem. Clement, yes, I will be hosting this VC every Thursday, or probably every Wednesday or every Thursday, and I will update and go through the trades so you can see each week how we're getting on, and highlight to you almost where we're getting in and where we're getting out. For all those that have been following Bitcoin, if you trade Bitcoin on a daily basis, you'll see that there's a nice sort of solid support line here at the 20,761. Good buy opportunity here, good buy opportunity here, and then almost a small one here as well. Should this be strong and almost reflect everything, we could see Bitcoin bouncing up again towards the sort of 25 area. If not, it'll drop down to 19.75 and a little bit lower, unfortunately. But we'll see how the market sort of affects over the next couple of weeks. But I hope that's answered your question. What I will do is I will open up the floor, and if anyone would like to speak, you can just put your hand up, and we can sort of fire away with a quick Q&A. If no one has anything to say, that's absolutely fine. I've recorded the AMA, sort of 25 minutes long, so apologies, it was nice long information there. If anyone has any questions, guys, just put your hand up and we'll fire away. Right, okay, Ali, allowed to speak. How can I help, Mr. Ali? No, I've got Jorge Vasol. I've seen you've joined the last couple of days. Jorge, how can I help, my friend?
Yes, sir. I appreciate you going through this today. And just had a real quick question about the part of the presentation on the website where it speaks about the airdrops and the meme coin purchases, us getting overrides on meme coin purchases from our downline and so have you. Is that going to happen in the back office here, or is that going to be something that happens in a MetaMask wallet? Just trying to understand that part of it a little bit better.
Yeah, so with the way the airdrop will work is we're going to link it to how you perform as a member. So if you perform well, you will receive free airdrops into your MetaMask. And we will also be running different competitions for different deposits. I've been across BSC, Ethereum, different various projects over the last few years, and there's different worlds. Some people understand the airdrop with the BSC tokens and the Ethereum. Some people will just want deposits and things like that. So once we launch on the BSC, you'll have airdrops, you'll have deposits, depending on how well you perform and depending on which parties as well. But being a member, you get exclusivity to private sales, pre-sales, whitelisted, things like that.
Gotcha. Thanks again.
No problem. No problem. Okay, Ali, I've allowed you to speak there, Mr. Ali, if you'd like to ask away.
You have to unmute yourself if you want to ask a question.
Hi, Jonathan. Were you able to answer to my question, or you didn't get it?
I didn't get your question, Ali. You were muted.
Sorry. I just joined the chat and I wanted to know if the game is ready. Can we go ahead or not?
So what we're going to do is exclusive for members. We are going to launch the game before we actually launch the token. A lot of games basically do a big hype, big sort of profile, big launch, market it and advertise it. We want people to be playing it. We want people to be marketing it. And then once we launch a token, load up all your tokens that you've earned in the game, exchange them and go from there. So it's at teaser trailer. We've got a lot of information. If you take a look at this video here, you'll see a lot of information being done. Especially when you get to this guy here, Rob, he's fantastic. He's great at what he does. Just trying to find a screenshot here of what I'm doing. Sorry, guys. But yeah, there's a lot of information here in terms of sort of how he builds, how he trades, how he designs. Sorry, and you can take a good look there. But the game is almost ready. We're almost just waiting to have a better market, and we're also going to give you guys the opportunity to play the game before we launch on BSC first of all.
Thank you, Jonathan. Thank you.
No problem. No problem. So I'll have a look through my direct messages, guys. If anyone's messaged me, let's have a look. So this is the, if you've missed anything, guys, this is the first of hundreds of AMAs that I'm going to be hosting. I'm going to be doing them every Wednesday or Thursday, sorry guys, I've lost track there. Every Wednesday or Thursday, just so we can go through previous trades and, so you can get a good understanding of how it is. Mr. Stephen O'Bain, would you like to unmute yourself and ask away?
Yeah, Jonathan, thank you for your presentation. Thank you. It's really important to have someone to speak to.
Yeah.
My first question is about this VC. Is it recorded or what?
Yes, of course. Yeah, I've recorded it. I'll save it and publish it once we've finished.
Okay. So my second question is about the token, because you said that you can launch the game before the token, right?
That's correct. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So do we know the price of the token?
Not yet. there's a lot of maths that will be needed to go into that. We've determined how the tokenomics work, how much tokens are going to be for play to earn, how much tokens are going to be put into pancake slot. There's various rounds of pre-sale. You know, we believe that we're wanting at least 5,000 to 10,000 members in Meme Club as we then launch it, because the worlds are split. You've got your investment side and traders clubs like Meme Club, and then you've got your BST worlds and you've got your Ethereum worlds. So what we're planning to do is try and hit them all as best as possible, simply because this way, if we can have, you know, let's say 5,000 to 10,000 members from Meme Club coming in, and, you know, we've got various different circles, various different people coming in terms of BST, Ethereum space, things like that, Telegram, Discord, gaming circles. We want to market this game to high-end gamers who will play, give us a review, and then bring a lot of people in. So if you're an original member of Meme Club and you're getting in on the private sale, you're getting in on the pre-sale, which will be loaded up on Pink Sale, you'll be at a very, 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 very good entry price. Even if you buy this at launch, it'll still be a very, very good entry price.
Okay. So for my last question, I was wondering, normally, is there a link between the game and our investment in Meme Club, or is just the game who will be linked to the token?
The link can be that the only way I can see a link is if you earn tokens in the game, you can then load up your contract wallet, your e-wallet, and then you can purchase a contract. So if you, for example, if you will play to earn on BSC and you earn in BNB, you can swap them out, send them to your Meme Club dashboard. Your Meme Club dashboard, and then you can purchase the contracts with what you earn. But just jumping back.
Excellent.
Is that okay?
Yeah, excellent. Yeah.
Perfect. Just jumping back to your previous question as well. It also, the starting price of any token depends on how many tokens are available. So the token supply. If you're putting, say, 1 quadrillion tokens into supply, your token price will start at 0.000000001, for example. If you put so then if you reduce that and you put in, it depends on how you want to look at it. A lot of people like to own a lot of tokens, whereas I couldn't think of anything better than launching Meme Club or Meme War, at around 10 billion or 10 million. I think around 10 million will give you a starting price of around $1 if you have 300 to 500 BNB at pre-sale. That then would, you know, it'd be great to see Meme World token, Meme Club token start at $1 and increase right up to 5 and 10 and 15 and 20. That's another good angle as well. We've just got to sit down and figure out what we want.
Okay. I have a lot of questions, but I'm going to wait for other people to ask the question, and if we have time or in another VC, I'm going to ask the other questions.
No, you can fire away now. I'm sure people are just a little bit shy on VC. You fire away, you ask me what you like.
Yeah, okay, Jonathan. Okay, so let's. Okay. Thank you again, and I'm gonna let another one to ask the question. Okay, thank you.
No worries, sir. Thank you very much for your time. As mentioned, guys, this is recorded. A little bit of a little preview in terms of sort of what we've gone through. Let's have a look. Okay, so we've gone through our sort of website and contract breakdown. We've gone through our 1-year trading track record, which is going to be available on PDF format. I'll make sure that gets released pretty soon. I've gone through a few different bits of strategy. If anyone would like to ask me any more questions on strategy, that's absolutely fine. And each week I'll be going through the previous week trades. We've got a lot more information to pitch to you guys over the coming months with the partnerships, the leaders. We've got a VP of sales coming in as well, so there's a lot of marketing going involved, and we've got a lot of information to give you with regards to our trading robot as well, that also as a whole, we're netting between 31 and 33% profit a month. So everything's looking good. If anyone has any more questions, just raise your hand. Let's have a look, Mr. Max.
Jonathan.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, fire away.
Yeah, sorry. About the Traders Club, are you, as your team, going to handle our transaction, or we are the one going to do our transaction alone? Or we'll give you some clue about put your money here, put your money there, don't do that. Is it so, or?
It's all automatic. So all you have to do is buy one of our contracts here that gives you sort of a 100 to 500 for 0.75, 501 to 5,000 gives you 1% daily, 5,000, 50,000 gives you 1.2%. We work the funds, and 50,000 plus gives you 1.5%. We work and manage the funds to take all the stress away from you. So it basically allows you to have a guaranteed 100% return on what you invest with us.
Got it. Thank you. Thank you very much.
No problem. I've got a question from Mr. Max Cos. If you'd like to unmute yourself and fire away.
You can unmute, okay? Nice to meet you.
Thank you for joining.
Yes, I really appreciate, the game is very nice. I think it's a very good idea for the token. I just want to ask you two things. Is when you go to your dashboard, you have a landing page for the people because, I work on marketing digital. And I need for a French team, the landing page can be French, because after I can use this for every website and every promotion, because for the moment is only in English,
So the landing page you'd like to be in French. Let me just
Can you go to your dashboard? I should just show you what I need. Yeah, go to your dashboard. Okay. Yes, is yes, login. This is a very great tools for the people who can grow up very fast, If you use nice with emailing or anything is very nice. But for French people in English is not very good. Landing page, yes. Landing page in left. I need, for the moment is only in English, I need for French.
Right, okay. English.
Right. For webmaster or all people very nice on internet, can very use this for grow up the people, very fast. And my second question is for the language of the game is only in English, yes?
We will basically, what we've done with the game is, what we've done with the website is, depending on your IP address, it will change automatically, but you can also change here. As you can see, we've put the website in 1, 2, 3.
Okay, maybe we have Twitch stream, We want this game, I think it's nice,
We'll do the same with the game, and I'll speak to Patrick about doing the landing pages as well.
Okay, thank you very much.
Perfect. I've made a note of that. There we go. Okay. Anything else, my friend?
For me, it's okay, but maybe people, I don't know.
Let me have a look. Okay, so no one's got their hand up anymore, guys. Thank you very much for all your questions. Happy to answer. I have recorded this and I'll make a post. It's quite late now, so I'll make a post tomorrow with the recording. Should anyone have any questions, guys, I am here all day, all night. I'm available for anyone, so just give us a call. Thank you all for joining, and it was great to have our first VC. And what we'll do is we'll look at making these every Wednesday or Thursday, discussing the previous week trades. I'll start making them nice and clear on here so you can sort of see where we've got in, where we've got out. But yeah, just remember, guys, if you're going to attempt anything that we do here, just make sure you do some research. Leverage trading can be quite risky. You can lose your balance quite quickly. So you just got to make sure that you get your entry absolutely spot on. But if anyone has any questions, just fire away, send us a DM, or wait for the next scheduled VC. Thank you all for joining, and hopefully I'll catch you on the next one. Jonathan Hora from Meme Club. Thank you, guys. See you later.
Bye-bye.
See you later.
See you. Bye-bye.